Brad Pitt, Hollywood icon, leading man, and famously 5'11" tall. For decades, that height has been part of his image. Confident, commanding, and unmistakably star material. But now, there's a new name quietly stepping into the spotlight. His only biological son, Knox Jolie-Pitt, just turned 17, and fans are asking the same burning question. Does Knox measure up to his father? Literally? In 2025, Knox isn't just growing up. He's growing upward. He's been spotted towering over his sisters, walking shoulder to shoulder with adult bodyguards, and sending the internet into a frenzy with just one appearance. So, has he reached Brad Pitt's iconic 5 feet 11 inches? Or maybe even surpassed it? Stay with us, because we've tracked down rare public sightings, expert estimates, and behind-the-scenes footage to reveal Knox Jolie-Pitt's true height in 2025, and what it says about the future of this next-gen Jolie-Pitt legacy. Trust me, the final photo will leave you speechless. But Knox's height isn't the only thing signaling change. Behind the scenes, his quiet transformation has become a turning point for someone else, his mother, Angelina Jolie. According to close sources, as Knox approaches adulthood, Angelina is making plans that could change everything. After nearly a decade of courtroom battles and living in the shadow of Hollywood, she's getting ready to leave Los Angeles for good. Why now? And what role do her children, especially Knox and his twin sister Vivienne, play in this decision? Just a few years ago, Knox was the low-key twin who rarely appeared in the spotlight. In 2021, he was all limbs and angles, a kid still finding his place in the world. Fast forward to the 2024 Governor's Awards, and that boy is gone. Standing confidently in a tailored black tux beside his mother, Knox wasn't just older, he was transformed. Social media couldn't stop buzzing. Is that really Knox? He's as tall as Angelina now. Even seasoned fans were floored by his growth spurt, poise, and uncanny blend of Angelina's sculpted grace and Brad's relaxed charisma. But this wasn't an overnight evolution. Since birth, Knox has lived under the glow of relentless media attention. Born on July 12, 2008, in the French Riviera, his arrival was headline news. Yet, his upbringing remained largely shielded from the chaos. No extravagant parties, no constant interviews. Angelina and Brad chose a quieter route, letting Knox grow in peace, away from flashing cameras. A choice that may have shaped his reflective, reserved demeanor today. Knox isn't chasing celebrity. He's crafting a different path, one woven from curiosity, creativity, and quiet confidence. At age 7, he lent his voice to Kung Fu Panda 3, playing the lovable cuckoo. It wasn't a publicity stunt. Angelina made it clear. They treated it like real work. And for Knox, that mindset never changed. By 2020, sources close to the family revealed his ambitions weren't in acting, but innovation. A future tech engineer? Maybe. A software creator with a passion for design? Almost certainly. He's even transformed his original drawings into custom jewelry, a fusion of logic and artistry rarely seen at that age. And while his twin Vivienne pursues language and humanitarian work, Knox is mastering sign language and lacing up boxing gloves for gym sessions. Not to bulk up for fame, but to stay balanced in a world that often isn't. This is a teen quietly carving a legacy, no paparazzi needed. But every growth story has an undercurrent, and Knox's is no exception. He once shared laughter-filled outings with Brad. Photos from 2010 show a playful, present father. But the divorce left visible cracks. In recent years, only Knox and Vivienne maintained occasional ties to Brad. And even that, sources say, has dwindled. People magazine reported in 2024 that Brad's connection with his younger children has grown increasingly rare, largely due to his filming commitments. One insider went further, suggesting that the 2024 Governor's Awards might have been the first time Brad saw Knox's towering new image on TV. This emotional distance adds complexity to Knox's rise. Has his growth created a new bridge or widened the divide? While Angelina remains his constant, championing each of her children's interests, the question remains, is Knox rising into manhood with one pillar missing? Knox Jolie-Pitt may have inherited fame, but he's building something entirely his own. At 17, with a height that may now equal or exceed Brad Pitt's 5 feet 11 inches, Knox commands attention without demanding it. His pursuits span technology, design, fitness, and communication. He's a modern Renaissance teen, equal parts thinker and creator. And yet, questions linger. Will he embrace the public stage or stay rooted in privacy? Will he grow beyond 6 feet 2 inches? Or perhaps, more importantly, will he grow into a man who redefines what it means to be a Jolie-Pitt? You've watched him grow. Now you're watching him rise. And here's where everything shifts. Because as Knox Jolie-Pitt quietly grows into a striking young man, his upcoming 18th birthday is far more than just a milestone for him. For Angelina Jolie, it's the final countdown. According to multiple sources, including a bombshell report by the National Enquirer, Angelina has long been waiting for this moment, not just as a mother watching her children come of age, but as a woman quietly plotting her exit from Los Angeles. Friends close to the actress reveal that she's been yearning to leave Hollywood behind for years, but custody agreements and legal restrictions kept her rooted in place. Now, with Knox and Vivienne set to turn 18 in July 2026, the cage door finally opens. She stayed for the kids, an insider explains. But once they're legal adults, there's nothing holding her back. She's made it clear, she's leaving LA and never looking back. And so, as Knox stands taller than ever, physically, emotionally, symbolically, he also stands at the edge of a new chapter. His height may have made headlines, but what's looming just behind it is even more powerful. The moment he becomes the key to his mother's long-awaited freedom. Where will she go? What does a post-Hollywood life look like for the woman who once ruled it? And how will Knox and Vivienne be shaped by a life away from the glare of the LA spotlight? That's what we'll explore next. By your channel name, Hollywood News, May 2025. In a bombshell revelation sending shockwaves through Hollywood, insiders have confirmed what many long suspected. Angelina Jolie is preparing to leave Los Angeles for good. After years of enduring the spotlight, the courtrooms, and a city she once ruled as queen, the Oscar-winning actress is reportedly counting down the days until she can finally walk away and never look back. According to National Enquirer and multiple reputable sources, Jolie has been plotting a slow, deliberate exit from Hollywood, waiting for one critical milestone. Her twins, Knox and Vivienne, turning 18. That moment, expected in July 2026, marks not just a legal turning point in her ongoing custody arrangement with ex-husband Brad Pitt, but a personal one. After that, insiders say she's free. She has wanted to leave LA for years, a source close to Jolie told the press. She only stayed because the court and custody agreements tied her down. But the second the twins become legal adults, she's out. While Jolie may be one of the most recognizable faces in the world, those close to her say she's felt like a prisoner in Los Angeles ever since her bitter 2016 split from Pitt. In a rare and revealing interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Jolie admitted, "I would have gone abroad earlier, but I had to stay for the custody situation." She didn't hide her frustration either. "I still don't feel like myself. I haven't felt free in a long time." Those candid words echoed what she once said back in 2019. "I want to live abroad, and I will as soon as my kids are 18. Now that moment is finally within reach. Sources suggest Jolie has her sights set on Europe or Southeast Asia, with Cambodia emerging as a likely candidate. It's no surprise. She adopted her eldest son Maddox from Cambodia in 2002 and has since built deep philanthropic roots there. In fact, she owns a sprawling property in the country's northwestern region of Battambang, rumored to be under quiet development. Angelina's dream is to build a family compound in Cambodia, another insider said, a place where her children and future grandchildren can find peace away from the chaos of Hollywood. Another possible destination, London. With a 6-hour flight to New York, where several of her older children now live, the city offers a balance between distance and accessibility. Jolie has also lived in France in the past, where she shared Chateau Miraval with Pitt, a location now mired in legal battles over wine estates and business disputes. As eager as Jolie is to leave, not everyone in her family shares the sentiment. According to reports from Radar Online and Times of India, her children, now growing up and building their own lives, are less enthusiastic about relocating. She was shocked when the kids didn't want to leave, a source shared. They have roots here. Friends, education, even early careers. LA is their home, even if it's not hers. Her oldest son, Maddox, is reportedly based in New York, while Zahara attends Spelman College in Atlanta. Pax has explored a career in the arts, Shiloh has become an independent young adult, and the twins, while still in school, are fast approaching adulthood. This emotional tug-of-war could complicate Jolie's long-held plans. What was once a dream of retreating to a peaceful compound with her children now faces a sobering reality. They may not want to come. Despite these obstacles, insiders insist Jolie remains committed to reclaiming her freedom, both physical and emotional. The actress, filmmaker, humanitarian, and mother has long been known for her international spirit, and many believe her departure is not about escape, but evolution. "The place I love most is somewhere I've never been," Jolie once said, capturing her restless, exploratory heart. Whether it's Cambodia, London, or an entirely new destination, one thing is clear. Angelina Jolie is done with the glitz and gloom of Hollywood. After years of legal drama, media scrutiny, and personal reinvention, she's ready to disappear on her own terms. And this time, she won't need anyone's permission.